Hey everybody, welcome to Shot Callers Esports. I'm at Hempstead and that's Eric Kummel. Topic of discussion today is Doublelift. Do you think that he might be the best to ever lace them up in North America? I mean, he's been around basically the entire League of Legends scene. Has he done enough to maybe go down in your mind as the best ever?
I mean, it's hard to put someone against him that you could say has done more than him. After he's won a couple of splits now with CLG and TSM, I mean, yeah, he's been around this whole time. And you look at all the old guard guys that have been around since Season 1, Season 2, pretty much all of them, except maybe Froggen and Soaz, guys who are still actually competing at a level where they're not getting benched. Yeah. Doublelift's not only still competing, but he's still the top 3, maybe top 2, maybe best in his role in the LCS. So, I mean, really the one name you could maybe put up against him is a guy like Hai, who has just been dominant when he came onto the scene, burst onto the scene, the leader of C9 when they were destroying everybody. But I mean, his mechanics have fallen off the last couple of years. Yeah, he's probably the best shot caller in North American history, but just Doublelift as a pure player, I think you got to give him the edge over Hai. Yeah,
for me, it's Doublelift's longevity that really give him the edge over anyone else. I mean, he's been around since 2011 when he was pretty much picked up by Hotshot for his ability to play Blitzcrank. Yeah. And times have changed since then. He's become the AD carry at CLG, won a split with them, shifted over to TSM, won a split with them as well. But just over the years, I mean, first one in the LCS to 1,000 kills. He leads all competitive league with 10 pentakills as well. So
that's crazy.
It is crazy.
That's absurd.
So I mean, he's just been around forever and doing it at a high level. You don't see really much drop off at all. Maybe a little bit here and there, but his consistency is incredible. You mentioned Hai. I do like what he's done as well, but he's really only joined the League of Legends scene in 2013 when Cloud9 made noise there. But it's going to be interesting.
I mean, yeah, Season 3 basically when competitive league really took off. Yeah. Season 2, you look back at that, you're kind of like, oh, what is? That's gross. But yeah, so C9 missed that first LCS split and then came in and started dominating. But Doublelift, you've seen just the consistency regardless of the players around him. He's been on some questionable CLG teams, but he's still been the star of that team and been able to completely carry games regardless of guys around him. And you see now being on these solid CLG teams when they won the split, and now TSM, which is just stacked. He's obviously performing even better with another hyper carry guy like Bjergsen on his team.
Yeah, I mean, if League of Legends somehow collapsed this very day, Doublelift would definitely go down as the best one ever, but say it keeps going for another few years, which I'm assuming it will. Is there anyone out there you think that could maybe take that spot from Doublelift, since we assume that's the guy right now?
Yeah, I mean, there's not many guys out there. Most of the guys who might have rivaled him have retired. Maybe his old Rush Hour bot lane buddy, Afromu, if he keeps playing for a couple more years at the high level that he has, because he's proven that he's a great leader for CLG. He's kind of been a mix of Hai and Doublelift. Yes, he's support. He's not hard carrying and getting 15 kills a game, but he's been the shot caller, a leader for CLG, and one of the best supports in NA for the last however many splits. And that's a guy who also played at a high level at AD. When he was on his not so good teams, he was carrying those teams as an AD carry player. So I think maybe Afromu, but that's if Doublelift falls off at the end of his career.
The only thing with Afromu is the support players don't really get the mechanical, respect that they deserve from time to time, even though Afromu's shown you time and time again what he can do with champs like Bard and Thresh. But yeah, he's definitely one, and then maybe a long shot going forward is a guy in Hanser. If he keeps it.
That is quite a long shot.
It's a while down the road, he's still kind of new, but from Gravity to TSM now, he's shown a lot of growth, and if he just keeps it going for another 3-4 years, maybe he can get up there in the conversation with Doublelift as well.
Yeah. Now the big thing is, Bjergsen, technically an NA player now, but he is still an EU player. So obviously he has been the most dominant player in the NA LCS pretty much ever since he got there, but not an official NA player.
That's right. For the sake of North America, we'll keep it to North Americans.
Yeah.
But, so we're in agreement on this one. Doublelift, probably the best ever to play League of Legends in the NA LCS. It's going to be tough to stop him. He's back on TSM too. He's still playing. Who knows when he's going to stop?
I mean, he said he's going to be retiring for a while, and he keeps coming back. He said as long as he still is the best in NA or thinks he can be the best, he's going to keep playing, and that might be a while.
It might be a while for sure. Let us know if you agree with us. Is Doublelift the best to ever play in North America? Let us know in the comments below. For Eric Kummel, I'm Matt Hempstead. We'll see you next time on Shot Callers Esports.